What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. This is the second video to the little flip account challenge that I'm doing. So I did end up taking another position, but I made a mistake. I made a really dumb mistake. Let me show you guys what the mistake is. So currently this is what the account is floating at. So the mistake is that instead of floating $92, I should be floating around $300 P&L. So I miscalculated the lot size. Such a dumb mistake that I made late at night when I was entering this trade. I don't know if I was just tired or what the situation was, but when I calculate my loss size, I normally use a position size calculator, and then this time I actually just entered the trade through the chart. Just calculated everything through here, and I accidentally dragged my stop loss way higher than it should have been, which ended up having me miscalculate my lot size. So super annoying because I should be up a lot more on the account. I should be up, like I said, around floating $300 right now. On the bright side, whatever, I did catch this on all three of my accounts. So here's another one of my accounts, and then this is the main account right here as well. So I did end up catching them on the full accounts, but it's just super annoying that, oh my god, that I made that mistake. But regardless of the fact, we're in it. We're just gonna have to set and forget it and see what happens, right? Hopefully it plays out. And so if this trade hits, the account should be up at like 500 bucks, and then from there I should be able to flip it easily to like 1,500. So this is the setup that I ended up taking. I ended up shorting Euro JPY. It's looking absolutely beautiful. This is on the daily time frame. On the 4 hour, it is more of a kind of counter trend trade with the smaller time frames because the daily's bullish, weekly's bullish, but the last weekly candle was a huge weekly bearish doji candlestick. On the daily, like I said in the earlier video, if you guys did watch it, the market's supposed to move in steps, right? Creating higher highs, higher lows if it's going to the upside, or creating lower lows, lower highs if it's going to the downside. So on the 4 hours, this is where, structure is a little bit more clean. So you could clearly see that, we were creating higher highs, higher lows up to this point. Shifted bearish with this huge impulsive move, had the correction, and then where I ended up catching my entry was right here on the 1 hour time frame. Once I saw a shift of structure, and I ended up catching my entry right here after this bearish engulfing candlestick right here. After this candlestick right here, which I did go into some drawdown, if you guys could see. I almost did hit my stop loss. But this is why it is super key to have your stop loss set at a point where if the market hits it, you are completely wrong on the direction. So I put my stop loss above all these highs right here. So if price would have broken past all these highs right here, then I would have known that, hey, price is, I'm wrong on the direction, wrong on my analysis, and wrong on my thesis. So we are currently up a 1-to-1. I currently like how price action is looking. I could anticipate a little pullback to potentially come retest this area right here, and then continue having the push to the downside. So we'll see how price reacts. We'll see what price keeps doing. I'll go ahead and update you guys throughout the day and see how the trade ends up playing out. But as of right now, we are currently up $96. And yeah, we'll continue to set and forget. It's super annoying that I did not risk the proper amount on this account. I don't know how I made that dumbass mistake. Maybe I was just super tired because I did enter that position pretty late at night. Maybe I was just zoned out or whatever. But it's only fun. It's funny because I only made that mistake on my on the flip account. On the other two accounts, I risked it properly. Put the proper stop loss. It's just, I don't know what happened on that account, but it is what it is. So trade playing out perfectly right now, currently at a 1-to-1. So I will continue to update you guys later in the day and see how it plays out. What's going on, guys? So it is currently Friday, 8 p.m. in the afternoon. Markets are completely closed. Trading week is done. One and done this week, and I ended up hitting my full take profit, as you can see right here on the screen. Guys, it hit my take profit to the T. That's why it is very important to target certain areas and all these key areas where price could potentially have a retracement. At which, as you could see, price ended up hitting my full take profit and then ended up having a little retracement back. I got out of that on Thursday. I ended up closing the trade on Thursday on all 4 of my accounts. I believe it was Thursday New York session when I closed. And yeah, that was it for this week. I didn't end up taking any trades. Played out to perfection. And if you could remember what I said earlier in the video, that I was anticipating price to potentially come back up here, retest this area right here. I could anticipate a little pullback to potentially come retest this area right here, and then continue having the push to the downside, like you see it did, and then had the push to the downside, which is I called that to the T as well. Called that to perfection. Happened exactly like I said it would happen, and ended up hitting up my take profit. I did close because I did start to see like a bunch of slow down candlesticks, so I was like, you know what, I'm not gonna hold past my take profit. I don't want to get too greedy, and that was the right decision to do, because I would have ended up going back into drawdown and going back to around a 1-to-1. But overall, beautiful setup. The account is currently sitting at $500, so $475 is what the account is currently sitting at. I did catch this on all 3 of my accounts, so I'll throw the screenshots up on the screen so you guys could see that. So yeah, the account's basically at 500. So the goal is to flip these 500 to 1,500 to 2,000. We'll see what opportunities the markets give us this coming week. But for this week, that's basically it. One and done, like I said. Honestly, these past few months, I've been super content with the way my trading's been going. It's been paying off, all the hard work and dedication and the consistency and never giving up and always showing up. It's been paying, and that's amazing to see, to see consistent results, week after week. But yeah, that's basically it. If you guys are enjoying the videos, make sure you leave a like, comment, hit the subscribe button if you haven't already, and I'll catch you guys on the next video. Peace.